And Bia and a babato just say NDP flag bearer and no sukofa by Edema party, Mammy Konadu Rawlings and watching who Eddie free December posa a day in Muya will say, and idea or could be my ability at the Bremono, your church in Semu at a Mona. But two Johnson say, a party no at the press release, and I say, mobile a press conference be. Na conference na se no omo ba be church ensemu e de a Ghana for Ghana for bebe na na ye twen se e beba so a me no ka se abaso ama nsem bebre e na akoso e we ye conference no ase e fa party ne ho e fa NDC ho empo Ghana for ne mo dwen e fa mo nyina we e ne nsem bebre akoso e we ho no mo na conference no e koso no general secretary a ono enogina animu a wo kasa enye obi a se Alhaji Muhammad Frimpong papa yi akasa bebre abusuafo wakasa bebre a church ensemu e de a Ghana for na o say nsem a ekoso no nyina e ye fake ane say news a trendy e circulate e wo baby a say ya maame Konadu a withdraw ne ho e de fi December post ni mu no kra ba kokra e nim na emom no amanfo bi ene hyehyehye eye NDC mu na omo ye saa ne ma no eno ne nsem a wodi etu gya na amanfo bi pese omo twi omo ho na so mkeka nsem a na enkagidie ene awerehyiemu ene ahotoso a Ghana fo bi no mo enya e wo ye maame Konadu Rawlings mu no omo ma ni nyina ehwere no anase omo yi ni nyina efim because omo kirema Ghana for bi na hu said there be this is the time I was say Ghanaians yes science no ya to aba no amambe ma na no mbedi so corruption no ekoso keta hwehwe ekoso na so he ma me Konadu Rawlings a mother of 4 de anya obetina konya no so a owa abadaye ewonimu a ehumo bro bi ewonimu a empo kese nyema bekujie ama Ghana obema Ghana ya brabo asesa ye nyema ebesisi ye ni ade ntema Ghana for bebre na empire fa ya agin ma stories and as news a ahase trend no emomu no NDP Mechuan National Democratic Party no o mani abrese krodom afi we mu abato no omo ba no ojaso a omo campaigns ahodo a omo eje no se enye easy na ewo information dodo na ewo how it and press release mpo course no nsema ahodo course a me sure say oti NDC for din we mu no ubi say ya den NDC for den nyina ekura no a wo de ebre na finally no press release na say statement conference on koye no ababonten a ene Muhammad Frimpong akasa bebre na o kan bi efa eye NDC for titiru ene former president John Dramani Mahama fans ben na o man wo ho na say papa amane sasu we 5 for him wo mu no
first of all nchakese nkoma etifo ne ahwefo nyina now Abraham Lincoln can be because the best way to defeat your enemy is to make sure that you befriend and I create an enemy within that particular opponent. Say opesa wo say bibi ewo your friend is same ewo a political party man say uni obi kuna pesa wo defeating say be yes or maybe ni or maybe the best way you can do that is to create a problem and a common enemy in the midst of the country because it's always best to spoil somebody or destroy somebody from within that particular thing. What we are seeing is the cracks of the National Democratic Congress. I'm sorry, but hey, in the next 20 years, NDC will not be that vibrant party we see again. It is cracking down. Because for NDC, a founding member, yes, it's going to be like the CPP. CPP was the biggest in Ghana, and then CPP is nowhere to be found. This should tell people that when it comes to the political party system in Ghana, you are not a king forever unless you do your homework well, and that's exactly what we are seeing in terms of the NDC. The press statement they had today was a bombshell. It indicates that NDC is going down. For them to bring these things, in fact, the words they used of Mahama, allegations and things, it is very appalling.
What's the press statements now as a conference no omo ye said be ya ebe go against Mahama. So does it mean say and the stories are not echo viral trend say maame no kwatwe ne ho afi pose no it was staged. Omo planning omo share da YouTube say Ghana for nyina adweme ba besi omo so nti omo kan press we no bia so twen say two ne bebo ye kotie nsem omo be kan fa ho bad dodo na anye about omo withdraw no ma withdraw name me koma Mahama no.
Yes, first of all, press statements, they had a whole lot of things to actually talk about. One of the main things that they wanted to talk about was to clarify if indeed Nana Konadu Rawlings, if she's indeed pulled out of the 2020 elections race, that was the number one, which they came out vehemently to say that particular, your friend is saying, narrative by El Koson is a propaganda which is being spewed by the National Democratic Congress, NDC, to disrupt the NDP. Remember, two political parties here, NDP, any NDC. NDC was founded by former President Jerry John Rawlings and Ewenyan Baby. NDP was founded by the wife. So NDP is accusing NDC of using this thing to distract people from the 2020 election race. That will be the first time Ghana is going to pick their first ever female president, because Ghanaians they believe in the ideals of socialism. So that is what NDP is saying. In Tusha, this press statement, they came out vehemently to destroy the narrative. El Koso said, Nana Konadu were pulling out because almost say a force. Now there's more thing to it. In some El Koso in the ABB, because in some what came out now. That was what they said. Mahama,
former president,
Atamuse Wono Krana. He did something.
Almost say NDP for say former president John Dramani Mahama. Why any who say on we penia or tifi or the Kwasia a penny chair. Yan Shani see a former president John Evans Fifi Atamils no. A more toya pe NSU chance the former Mahama. And you know this time so Papa J every mono. I said that in the home ebata Papa J the Nanka party no ne dear we the arrow who a bush for even cry era Johnson said Nuka say it was say yenya Ghana for to abano edema and this near fan share former president Jerry John Rawlings in your yam anya the home poor and anybody said the party no is in power. Ni wo action on the party no is in power.
Now Osha in summer a year and NDP or maybe 2 Japan or more pressed conference on Muya Lisa Hotel 2 p.m. and Ghana time now. Nipa Odessa in some way the General Secretary of the NDP Alhaji Mohammed Frimpong or addressing the media. No, Alhaji is saying NDC, the party NDC, no, it is dead. The party NDC, no, it is dead. So basically, what they are doing is they want everything and I say every possibility and every situation. They want something to happen. Now almost so thing as opportunity. Don't find resurrected the dead party NDC. Okay. So in 2012, the NDC had no message. Unlike the NPP who had message said free SHS. These are policies. This is what the NDP is saying. It's because they had no message. No, unfortunately, but fortunately for them, because unfortunately because but fortunately for them because it's played out for them. They say Atamus it became a measure for people to drive. Say so they were able to push their campaign based on that narrative. Bronika said they got sympathy votes
from Ghanaians.
Bronika said they got sympathy votes. So that was what actually propelled them to the 2016, the 2012 victory. The 2012 victory, they assumed power in 2013 to 2016 at the left in office. So that helped them a lot. But 2016, nobody died. There was no policies. And their work and slogan of winning, so they pushed them up because they lost so many votes, over 1 million votes. This was not even close. So this time around at 2020, Jerry John Rawlings, the founding member of NDC, they are using it as a bait. This is what NDP is saying. They are using everything possible as a bait to make sure they will use Jerry John Rawlings. Tomorrow you won't see a party member who say
Papa no when we look
at all of these statements, using it as a narrative and as a campaign force. Me aka sama team me videos. See NDC they are not saying say montoma yeba say or more can Rawlings say this is not a campaign message. The man brought out the party on the premise of conquering capitalism. And this is about socialism. So why would you guys come and be preaching It is ridiculous. So NDP is saying this is what is happening, and NDC using Rawlings as a clickbait, as a bait to resurrect their dead campaign, their dead party. It's actually outrageous and appalling. And because of that, so they are not going to stand for that. They are urging Ghanaians, me and you, not to fall for these gimmicks because NDC has nothing to offer Ghanaians. What a political party that has something to offer Ghanaians, as at now, I mean, NDP. Nana Konadu Rawlings party.
And Nana Okasa no what the former president Mills the NA fatu about owu ya NDC for nya chance na man Mahama nya sympathy vote and I share na inso former president John Rawlings eda form no nti no kame akoya say Mahama de ono akasa fa na ho odin MP enya BBC na watchinity no de enya and sane eniama ekono Ghana fo begina former president John Rawlings ni wo yi so na mo ade asato aba ama Mahama biemu na say we de Ghana fo ani ada ho.
Yes, honestly, sympathy vote is everywhere. Osha UK, your friend is saying UK. Omo Nancy Boris Johnson, omo Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Osha obenya coronavirus. Now Boris Johnson, he was not liked. He was just like Donald Trump. Ne approval ratings was down. Pepa pay no obenya coronavirus no. Ne approval rating na ewo about 20%. A shooting call almost 50-something%. Into to say amanfo nya maybe man say oh. Your prime minister, when you coronavirus, or no one catch saying social distance, you say no, when you coronavirus, man, I could that hospital, I'm a ventilator too. So I'm for any that tema, and that played into his support, giving him the approval ratings he needed for a second tenure. Trump didn't get the approval ratings, and it is one of the key factors which aided his defeat. Because Trump, or you record that hospital, already people are saying it's a coronavirus. Beginning, you were actually downplaying the virus on screens, mocking people, and all of those things. Among GDA, you were even fighting the virus because you said it's not real. So Trump no virus and no coronavirus. Now approval rate is a bar form.
Okay.
A perform before Boris Johnson, he look alike and I say the image alike UK need any course. So these things happen to aid people's approval. Approval ratings be an for a thumbs up. I say video video now more likes. For it signals what you guys are doing. They like it. So it clearly tells you say for whichever political party, it is very prudent. Say these things, you use it as a bait to aid your campaign and also to aid whatever you want to actually achieve. This is the whole thing. So these things do happen and it can help NDC in a way. But the problem here is this. John Dramani Mahama, according to NDP, patches Rawlings you guys were not free with him.
Not just but they don't know the reason why the papa no free more. I asked Mahama and baby di boy dimbia say oh na JJ intino question ne say adan and Mahama yes banana o kasa no we see send you see 2016 we bet me see this year 2020 Mahama e be a sympathy vote ne bet me asan akwama no adan na Ghana for say be use sympathy vote and dey ato aba yanto ema NDP na emom NDC ne beto ama
because John Rawlings he made his position clear in as much as he wasn't free, and I said he wasn't actually maligned or aligned to his own party because he was always against corruption. He founded the basis of NDC based on anti-corruption. He founded the basis of NDC based on anti-corruption. For you guys to come into the party and you guys will be doing corruption, I say Pinax. We Pinax on the basis say Ebia yebema politics news. After the Oba Penasa, ye ma sebi pono news. That is not what you signed up for. So that was not the basis of creating the party. Rawlings, we all know him for his anti-corruption crusade. But that was not, at the point in time, that was not what the party was practicing. So he was not comfortable. He made it clear. Videos be brought out to back the claim. But they were not, what am I saying? Now,
still an energy party because
the Bible the prodigal son or Cochrane or something. So he had that thing there, but he always stood by NDC. International one corner party lunch I sit down on one post he said me NDP. He still stood his ground, so he can play. But right now the distractor is from John Rawlings, which is the wife.
Yes, but I me call a drink. I can say NDP for yes or mama NDC for any attention. E wo muse bibi because Mahama ede Rawlings dinu vote ni ade or the reviving dead campaign ni ade the messages e bi ni ho no we ya amuke amafo bebetwe ma adwan kosi NDC so unji ni senka ehun hia po say omo conference na so mbebo NDC din wo mo no mkoso na omo form message e ma Ghanaians mo hu ni omo ba ombe.
This is a thing. Honestly, let me applaud this guy. People are mocking this guy, but he's one of the serious people. because Ofa Ghana Sisia and Uncle various today are happening to move around and other things. And I saw say rise from the Supreme Court to Ghana's Parliament. You could see buy any idea. I saw his posters more. Uyi MPP fiwa. Nipa uni posters more. His campaign is very large, and I think that they are directing it.
Also, our squad pan.
What must I say? So this is a political election. It is one of the biggest elections in our history of our country. Osha, everybody wants to get power. Into anything biano, everybody wants to use it to batter them. For example, many will kona sebe ebia onaya chia. I know it's not good to mock people. Baby, dear who fell say one and one fe. Now onaya is a key. Sebe, meet me the noaka say wo church the Jawan yenhwe wo so mo yefe. Nti no I'll use that as a point to defeat you. So everybody wants to cling to everything to defeat the opponent. So it's not about what in use as a point, a political point to make their claim. Obia person the president. So and found JJ and as Mahama and the Obia person Konadu super soya Rawlings. Konadu super soya president. Mahama super soya president. So
Obia person could be.
So that's the thing.
So for that a press conference course Walisa Hotel no and Alhaji Mohammed Frimpong no na general secretary de ma NDP ma me Konadu Rawlings ne party in some about to ja wo hode e bebre party no ahobo o maje ne mo omo ye story say course say ma me no free post menya no kre afin so former president John Dramani Mahama on nam papa J ni wuo ne so ene ne ja he say okọ campaign okoto na ni message na ode na ma oye omuntu ma me na ba free SHS ni say me ba be twa double track nim ye be kwa abomu school no be ye infrastructure course ni ada ni say we de no ato na ani some can say one mun papa J party ni ene dia he say we fi to Ghana for humobro mu hwe papa J muntu ma no na party ni mbra power bi afro krampo de man for bi twema say ye NDC for amba power nya dia former president John Rawlings ye be sie no eno ye some kwabase ni mabusuafo so mepene ana so mompene na na mafo bebre kasa na Konadu Rawlings oya ye nya atwumbi aso ye pesemi nkumenya bi eni break akra ro na fa about ni ama ye kokoso nyina minim so ne omo ye adwen.
First of all, I think that accusation is quite valid because Nana Konadu, you've been behind President John Rawlings all your life. In fact, you can't be a first lady. The person is equally a president because send a Bible na canon and your Bible the popular scene behind every successful man there's a woman. So the rights that the man enjoys, there's always a woman there who also because men and namity whatever business. Yes, men and namity me dufia. There are certain things you tell me in bed. Oh, Nana, and then I listen to your submission here. I didn't like this or that. Next time, Kose. Okay, I think say in regards to talking to people, stop talking. Don't go on radio again. You know, she has a pivotal role to play in my career as a social commentator. Into Usha, whatever Rawlings was doing, her secret advisor was Konadu. So she equally had that power. Fatima said, she's been the first lady for so many years. At the age of 72, German Inca. But this is a woman who have come out and she says she wants to be president at the age of 72. What at all does she have for Kenyans? At least she should leave it for these people. A woman said the ideals of NDC have gone wayward. But please, for the next 100 years and forever, your names will be in the history books as the founding members of NPP, of NDC. So I think so on the part of she being a hypocrite, and a greedy somewhere bastard, people have a point. I won't say it's entirely true. But as to her fortunes of becoming the president, I don't think it will actually see the light of the day. What I think will happen is the point you gave in your earlier submission. And say she's trying to create a mark and an impression because this is what is happening. The day Ghana, you bring a different leader, only MPP ni NDC. That is when the country will begin to develop. Because I know Sano, there's nothing like your friend is saying, yeah for your party. Because people are going to judge you based on the things you do.
Sure.
What must I say? Because this time around,
who free SHS did that?
Yes, because I know more bar. Any NDC, any MPP, you need to show us something extraordinary, and it's going to put our leaders on deck. Let me tell you, MPP and NDC, I don't see any difference in them. They are one. We need something different. That was why at the point in time we all wanted Indum to campaign. Indum Wenyi, his fortunes as the presidency fell short. We saw Onukana also playing the campaign of NPP at a certain point in time. But we live to see what will happen.
Yes, and yeah, of course, we know. But me so me magic a cranny say, I'm a Konadu Rawlings. Say, man forecast she's greedy near the other no. Ebia na ni kunti asen. Ho so oni ni say na work ase na papa ne nje NDC for maybe omo ye ho no. Oni ni di nkomo ka say senka mitimi be ye president bia mu pa ka this we ni nyama nka me ye nti otie ni kudi no na so to fon say de bia na sa de ma me ko ene no nya be ye president so anya ni ku be man advice bi anane me bia omo feel so metimi ayabo aga na obetimi ayabo amaga na for eno timi free so ne mane wo ho ni omo ni di politics echi no omo so betimi aba be ye sa na ma we nyina abusuafo na se we ene nsem asese media akoso enti se o Ghana ha na ebia e wadwe mu se nka bato aye kwakoto enam former president John Rawlings ni wo ne hunti no o kwakoto aba no ama na yewe batia se de watwe ne ho afima no kura bia eni nsem we mu a NDP fo echemu a former president John Mahama ne hyehyeye ne yakoso nyina fa party ne ho bia ayo mo ana afen so wafa bronya ho ene ore crackers wonam wo yi ho de ene okodu ba bia o de campaign message ato ho edin obo ane JJ NDC ene JJ wo na mo hwena mo ntuma ye we wasi etimi to motuma ye etimi ye kase se ne omo ka se ye ba ya na so we ba ye ebusuafo na tam de kwhye president na so a enyo mo de na enyo mo fe no ene ko mpese Ghana for ye ntomo December 7th ye tomo ma na January so no NDC for ba power na ne ye no ganganto na Ghana for mu se papa ni wo NDC mo ye NDC for so na ye na ya fe we ni ensem a NDP for edi to jointi news ni nyina no oti a no abo atu egu se maame no kwatwe ne ho every December 7th post manya no kura December no ojinemu de den a obone captains band a o chense Ghana for ye be pass ball no e de ama no de pass ball ni nyama ne de a ene goals no obehye bebre asamu agyan crampo emfa ne ho